Step into my story, a soulful journey through identity. Welcome to Step into My Story, where a single shoe can tell a life story. In this cross-curricular creative project, you'll design a symbolic sneaker that captures the journey of a person who's made an impact, using color, texture, text, and powerful imagery. From medicine to music, from courtroom to canvas, every path tells us something about perseverance, culture, and voice. Now it's your turn to walk in someone else's footsteps and share their story in a whole new way. Start by choosing someone connected to your class or career pathway. This could be a character from literature or Spanish language, innovator from science, math, or medicine, visionary in civics, art, or history, leader in architecture, automotive, culinary, or agriculture, game changer in PE, special education, or the Special Olympics. Who inspires you? Whose legacy deserves a shoe designed in their honor? Examples: English, Macbeth, his ambition drove him, but at what cost? Spanish, Frida Kahlo, every brushstroke a story of survival and selfhood. Science, Marie Curie, glowing with discovery, in more ways than one. Civics, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, quiet strength with fierce footsteps. PE, Jackie Robinson, ran past the colored line into history. Special Olympics, Eunice Kennedy Shriver, turned inclusion into a movement. Step 2, sketch your soul. Trace or print the sneaker template. This is your blank canvas. Let it become the stage for their story. Plan out colors that reflect culture, emotion, or a pivotal moment. Textures that symbolize struggle, power, or change. Symbols like flowers, gears, stars, chains, or maps. Words or quotes they lived by or were remembered for. Here are some examples. Use tangled laces for inner conflict, graffiti textures for rebellion, or flowing lines for peace and clarity. You can draw by hand, collage, trace from a screen, or use mixed media like markers, colored pencils, or magazine clippings. Step 3, design with meaning. This shoe isn't just art, it's biography. It's identity. Ask yourself, does your shoe look worn like a migrant worker's path? Does it shine with innovation like a tech pioneer's vision? Here are some more examples. Medical, Florence Nightingale's glowing lantern on the tongue of the shoe. Architecture, Maya Lin's clean, minimalist memorial lines. Automotive, Bertha Benz, spark plugs and tire tracks showing bold steps. Culinary, Julia Child, patterns with French stripes, copper pans, and joyful flair. Art and disability advocacy, Temple Grandin, blueprint laces, cow silhouettes, sensory layers. Every design choice is a reflection of the person's journey and what they stood for. Step 4, write your artist statement. Now it's time to put your voice into words. Answer these prompts in 5 to 7 sentences or more if you're inspired. Who did you choose and why? What symbols, colors, or images did you use? How do those details tell the story of their life or values? This part connects your art with your thinking, like a poetic footprint of your process. Step 5, why it matters, the real-life connection. Why shoes? Because we all walk paths that shape us, and every person you're studying walked one too. They struggled. They innovated. They left footprints. And now you're honoring that journey through your design. This project teaches you how to use symbolism to express big ideas. Tell stories visually, like artists, marketers, and architects do. Think critically about someone's legacy. Practice empathy through art. Reuse materials in meaningful, sustainable ways, if collaging. Allowing yourself to be creative stimulates the right side of your brain, and this will ultimately help you remember all that you learned today, without studying more. So allow yourself to use your imagination. Dig deep into your create soul. Expectations for Sculpture/Art 2 students. You will now grow this project to a 3D shoe sculpture created out of mostly recycled materials. Sculpture students, take your design from the page to the stage. Use cardboard, recycled paper, glue, and found objects to build a full 3D symbolic shoe. Think of it like a walking museum piece, a wearable monument. We will be displaying your work, so pay attention to craftsmanship and show the world what is in your creative mind's eye. Creating a sculptural shoe that is not a high-top shoe might be easier to create. You could keep or push the original color scheme and symbols used in this project. Go watch the video Soul Stories, Art, History and Identity for more ideas and details. Final words, whose story will you step into? Remember, art doesn't just show where someone has been. It imagines where we can go. So, whose story will you tell? Whose footsteps will you follow, or remix into something brand new? Grab your pencils. Get inspired. And let your soul speak.